Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Doc Lil Talks Comics. And in this initial assessment, we have Conan and Dragonero issue number 1. This is written by, come here you, yes, sapsucker, Stefano Vietti and Luca Enoch, with Lorenzo Nudi doing art and colors. And you get to see Conan out on the middle of a battlefield with his men, and they are in the world of Arundar, and they find themselves assaulted because they left one war party, and then they are looking, and one of his men yells, "Captain, over there, it's a wall, and there are towers and lights." And meanwhile, that man gets struck down by arrows and wooden staffs. So next, they're under attack by a bunch of albino warriors. Kind of, it's got a very Game of Thrones feel to it. And he looks and he says that those that we fought did not speak during the attack because they are mute. He says there are albino creatures, and during the fight they didn't utter a single sound. And then you see at the very bottom of the page that they get, another assault of the albino mute folks come at them. And he says, "Crom's devils, run!" And they get pushed back next to this wall of this castle. And in the end, the doors to the castle open. And Conan meets a magician. And that magician, he says, "Do not resist." And Conan says, "I don't understand you, stay back." And he says, "Don't fight it." And all of a sudden Conan passes out, and they drag him and they put him in a cell. And he walks into the cell and gives Conan a necklace. And this necklace is imbued with the ability to help different languages understand each other. And all of a sudden, Conan runs across the commander of the army named Danar. And he says, "I'm commander of the guard stationed at this border outpost." And Conan says, "If you're in command, then you can let me go." He says, "Let you go? That's all you have to say?" Meanwhile, an alarm is raised, and here comes a dragon. So like I said, you have this massive world of Arundar that you're playing with, and you're getting to see pretty much Game of Thrones play out in a Conan comic book. And they said that the guy that had knocked Conan out originally, the sorcerer, the magician, he says, "My magic has no effect on him." And this is when you know that you're really enjoying a book, is sometimes you'll come up with what should have been said. And as you see the dragon's face right here, and the sorcerer says, "My magic has no effect on him." Tell me, looking at that panel, that there should not have been a word balloon from some captain of the guard or something like that that says it's because he came from a time older than your magic. That's what popped into my head when I read that, when I saw that panel and read that passage. It's because this dragon came from a time that's older than your magic. And you see the dragon eventually fly off, and it's flying far off into Arundar. And in the end, you get to see Dragonero meet Conan. And he says, "I am Dragonero, and I am slayer of dragons." So you get these two, strong fighting characters. You get the Cimmerian, and you get the Arundarian in. And, well, that's a mouthful. But this book was great. I really enjoyed it. I don't know this writing team that is writing this book, but I want to say that if Jim Zub is not gearing them up to be his successor on the main Conan title, then he's at least working towards getting somebody out there that knows the voice of Conan, knows the voice of Dragonero, and can produce quality material that's the same level as his. So for this initial assessment, I would definitely say if you didn't pick this book up, you need to have it in your life. This book is great. If you're liking Jim Zub's Conan stuff, you will love this. So pick it up and pop in the comments below. Let me know what you think about it, if you did pick it up and if you've read it. And if not, what are you waiting on? That is that for this episode, guys. But don't forget, like, subscribe, share this video out there. I am trying to get my numbers to continue to go up. I'm almost at 300 subscribers, guys. Remember what I said. When we get to the 500 subscriber level, then I will give away that, I moved it away from here somewhere, but that Absolute Batman issue number 15. So share it with all your friends, all your comic lover friends, your mother, your wife, your husband, your daughter, your son. Share the channel with everybody that you can think of, and let's get to those 500 so that I can give this Batman book away, because unlike my buddy Bama, I don't like that book and I don't want it in my possession. Sorry, Mike, I just had to go there. But seriously, guys, let's get this channel, keep it growing. If you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe. I want to see comments down in the comments section. Let me know what you thought about this book. Talk to you later, guys.